Happy Friday. I hope everybody's having a positive, productive day so far today. If not, I pray that your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and of course the Most High help you with that day. I also pray that He clothes us in His armor from head to toe, that He strengthens our discernment and guides our steps as we go throughout this day. I didn't get to come on yesterday. I had an appointment yesterday and it ended up taking a lot longer than I expected it to. I am a little later today, but we're still kind of testing all the different times. But I did have an appointment this morning as well. So that's part of the reason for the delay today. But nonetheless, we're here and we're going to get into it. I'm just kind of separating out the cards here for a minute. We're going to get our daily mantra for the day. Then we'll get into our affirmations and then the oracle cards. Today is Friday, June 20th, 2025. Officially the first day of summer. I hope everybody's enjoying nice weather in your area. It's been a sunny, humid day in my area. All right, let's get our daily mantra for the day. It's almost not morning time anymore, but we're still just going to go with it. I'm definitely ready for swimming season. I'm glad summer is finally here. And how perfect that the first day of summer is on a Friday. Getting the weekend started off right. All right, our mantra for the day. I can spend my day feeling daunted, or I can spend it climbing over the thing that's daunting me. If I'm going to spend, it might as well be a good investment. A good investment in our time, a good investment with our energy. You know, not letting... Hi there, happy Friday. I hope you're having a positive, productive, and peaceful day so far today. So being aware of what you make your investments in, not letting the little things get you down, you know, especially not other people. All right, our grief affirmation for the day. It's okay if I feel everything at once, nothing at all, or something in between. Regardless of what I am feeling or how confusing it seems, I am in exactly the right place on my grief journey. You know, we talk about it a lot. We all grieve differently. We're all grieving different things. And, you know, there is a process to grief. There's different stages of grief. Don't let the fact that you're grieving distract you from all the things that you have to be thankful for, all the things that, you know, make our days better. Going back to the mantra, you know, don't let the little things get you down. I realize that it's easier said than done, but focus on the solution, not the problem. And believe you me, I understand that just that in itself can be part of the grief process. It can make getting through the day a lot more difficult. Pray about it, write it down, you know, get advice. Look at that. Heart chakra, fourth chakra, generosity. Heart chakra is related to this fragrance of jasmine. So that's the incense we will light for the day. Heart chakra is also represented by the color green. Obviously, heart chakra is in your chest. What is happening? We're getting some motivation, some encouragement, some advice for the day. That's what's happening. I hope you're having a positive, productive day and a peaceful day. Happy Friday. Happy first day of summer. It's wonderful that summer is starting on a Friday. I saw a lot of traffic out this morning. People looked like they were going on road trips, making the best of the good weather in our area. I hope you're having good weather in your area as well. All right, generosity is sharing. I give myself freely and I am open to opportunities to do so. I do this because I can and I expect nothing in return. Speaking from the heart will let those around me know how I feel about them. My generosity will touch another person's heart and replenish their spirit. Through love, I have a positive, spontaneous, and lasting influence on the healing and transformation of both myself and others. We are doing selling. So like a yard sale. I love yard sales. It's been a while since I've gotten out and done the yard sale thing, but it is fun to do. I know a lot of people are starting to do it digitally online. All right, now we're going to get our affirmations from the Wild Offering Oracle. Last time we had ambition, change, and direction. Well, good luck with your yard sale. I hope you make tons of profit and meet all kinds of generous, good-hearted people. That's one of the many things I love about yard selling. You just never know who you're going to meet. Try to bless somebody today if you can. Bless them with good energy. Bless them with just a smile on your face. We'll shuffle a few more times. All right. Affirmations from the Wild Offering Oracle. I hope you have good weather for your yard sale as well. It's humid here today, but the wind is blowing, the sun is shining, and so this would be, but I quit right now. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't know where you're at, but in my area, it's getting to be the heat of the day. You know, time to go inside and take a break, get you something cold to drink, get you some lunch in your belly. When you're out there in the sun and in the heat, it can really take a toll if you don't keep yourself hydrated. And all right, make it God's. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, the job, freedom arrives. When there's no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my dear divine. With these affirmations and also the chakra affirmations, you can find those in the shorts section to where you can go on and screenshot it so that you can say the affirmations for yourself. I did a test run on Wednesday with the laptop, and so I got a little bit spoiled during that. Hi, CC. LINN. I don't know what that is. All right. Now we'll pull from the affirmators deck. Get some affirmations from this deck. Once I get my internet service connected, I'll be able to go back to using the laptop, and we'll definitely have a better view. It was last time we got generosity, vitality, and ups and downs. It was really nice being able to use my laptop the other day. Finally starting to get things get myself in a better situation. So the laptop really made a big difference. And once I get my internet service set up, we'll definitely start doing that. Then you guys will be able to screenshot the affirmations and stuff straight from the live feed because they won't be backwards. All right. This is the Affirmators deck, self-help without all the self-helpiness. Joy is what came out. And there's another one behind it. An inspiration. We had everyone's a teacher on the bottom of the deck. Vitality, which we just put back in there on the top of the deck. All right, with the joy, it's a bag of popcorn hanging out with a stick of butter. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything and it'll make it way better. I say it all the time. Butter makes everything better. Today, I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today, I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. So, I say it here often. Happiness is not an automatic response, it's a conscious choice. Choose to find the joy in all situations. All right, and then we have inspiration. There is a voice of inspiration within me. Right now, it's only a whisper, but the more I listen, the louder it will get. Soon, it will be a flawless speech, voiced by James Earl Jones through a megaphone with lots of applause. So, find inspiration. We can find inspiration all around us. Sometimes it just takes looking at things from a different perspective. Embrace the inspiration that other people bring into your lives, and don't be afraid to be the inspiration that somebody else may need that day. A simple act of kindness can be to offer kind words to somebody to inspire them to find joy in the small things in life. We talk about it often. The little things are the things that really mean so much. It's the little things in life that bring us joy. All right, now we'll pull from the Namaste deck. Last time we got chew your food and crack a routine. Eat with intention. Break up your routine a little bit. Break free from the same old, same old. All right. Namaste, the stress less deck. Stress less and you will find more joy. Seek inspiration that will help you stress less. Kind of going back to our daily mantra. I can spend my day feeling daunted, or I can spend it climbing over the thing that's daunting me. Just like with most things in life, it's all about perspective. Whatever it is that may be making you feel daunted, don't let it steal your joy. Some mountains are harder to climb than others, but find joy in the little things in life, and then that will help you find motivation to overcome those daunting things that tend to linger. All right, find your center of power. Your power may be in your legs. Some people hold their power in their shoulders or chest. Perhaps your power is in your core. Look for it. Feel for it. Once you find it, reside in that place with your mind. Let your power grow as big as it wants to and spread all over your body. Reside here for 8 minutes. Once you find your power, you know where to look the next time you need it. Your power will also help you understand how to set up healthy boundaries to protect it. Boundaries came up a lot this week. Setting boundaries with other people, knowing your own limits. It was 14:22 when I looked at the timer. All right, now we'll get some angel numbers. Last time we got 3737, 938, 1177, and 8. That's abundance, growth, keep going, and comfort zones. Embrace the opportunities to grow in your life. Embrace opportunities to keep going. Kind of lining up with what we have out here today, the inspiration and the joy. Seek inspiration that can encourage you to keep going. All right, now we'll get us some angel numbers, and then we'll pull from the Celestial Insights. was quick. That's way too many, really, but we'll at least acknowledge them. 2 relationships, 64, 64 intuition. Comfort zones came back out, 37, 37. 31, 11, be prepared. And 88, listen to your gut. $77, 22, ask for help. 504 on the bottom of the deck, one day at a time. 22, 22, stick to it. We've seen 2s out here a lot this week. This card in itself, I'm pretty sure we've already had twice this week. We also have 77, 22, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And then 504, one day at a time. Put one foot in front of the other. I didn't realize my hair was so cray-cray looking. It's windblown to say the least. All right. Ask for help. 77, 22. Support, guidance, connection, vulnerability, community, trust. Remember, no one succeeds alone. It's okay to seek guidance and support. Embrace the strength found in community and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. In what areas of life am I trying to manage everything alone? Excuse me. How can I reach out for support? Identify one person or resource you can turn to today for guidance or support and take the step to reach out. So maybe going back to our mantra, maybe whatever is daunting you, whatever's causing you stress, may feel like it's holding you back. Don't be afraid to ask for help, whether that's from your spiritual community, your physical community, maybe even a church community. Sometimes we really just have to humble ourselves to ask for help. A lot of times it's pride that gets in the way of that. So don't be prideful. Maybe even seeking inspiration could be a form of help that is needed. You know, maybe you're in a funk and you just need somebody to help pull you out of it. All right, then we have 504, one day at a time. Patience, present, progress, focus, daily effort, future, and mindfulness. The effort you put in today is what will illuminate your future. Focus on doing the right things today and do not worry about what will happen tomorrow. Your daily efforts are building the foundation for tomorrow's success. What steps can I take today to progress towards my goals? And how can I stay focused on the present? Identify one task or action you can take today that will move you closer to your goals. Concentrate on completing this task and trust that each step you take is building your path forward. Very much lining up with the third angel number, 2222, stick to it. Don't give up. Even if that means having to humble yourself to ask for help. Don't allow something to continue to hang over your head. You know, we talk about it here a lot, setting small goals to accomplish a bigger goal. All right, and then 2222, stick to it. Pretty sure this is the third time this week we've seen this number. Persistence, patience, progress, steadfast, goal, manifestation, and preparation. Choose a path and stick to it, making slow and steady progress. This card signifies the need for patience and consistent effort while working toward a significant goal or manifestation. Ensure that all aspects of your plan are organized and aligned. What path am I currently following, and how can I stay committed and make steady progress towards my goal? Review your current plans and ensure everything is in order. Take one actionable step today towards your goal and commit to making consistent progress no matter how small. Very much lining up with the 504. Stick to it, or I'm sorry, one day at a time. You know, small steps to accomplish a bigger goal. Also, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help. A lot of times we stay stuck because we're too afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I made that mistake for a long time in my life. You know, yes, there are a lot of things that we can accomplish by ourselves, but going back to the daily mantra, if you feel like something is hanging over your head, something is daunting you every day, you're stressing about it, you don't know how to move forward, sometimes that's because we need to ask for help. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with needing to ask for help. All right, now we'll pull from the Angels of Abundance deck. Yesterday, or actually day before yesterday, we got Quiet Retreat, Detox Your Friendships, and Visualize Abundance in All Forms. Abundance lies within. Going back, really referencing the Quiet Retreat, we've seen that a lot here lately. You know, sometimes we need to go within, maybe to find a solution or to overcome something that's holding us back. Sometimes it just really takes finding our center, going back to the Namaste card, find your center of power. You know, if there's a certain situation that you're dealing with and maybe, you know, it's not one of your areas of strength, that's when it's important to reach out for help. Don't give up. Take it one day at a time, but also humble yourself enough to be able to ask for help. I know it's hard, especially, you know, the older we get, the harder it is to ask for help, it seems like. Embrace the challenge. Seek inspiration all around you. Find your center, you know, take that quiet time to really think about whatever situation you're dealing with. And, you know, going back to what we talked about earlier in the week, you know, find somebody to bounce ideas off of. Find somebody that you can trust, that you respect their opinion, and they may be able to give you some pointers on, you know, different steps that you can take to make progress in whatever that situation is. All right, Angels of Abundance. If my energy's a little off today, I'm going to apologize in advance. I got up really early this morning. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, and I'm not used to getting up that early, so I am a little sleepy and feeling a little drained at the moment. 23:33 on the timer when I looked. All right, Angels of Abundance. It is safe for you to receive. Sever vows of poverty on the bottom of the deck. Face your financial fears. All right, so a lot of financial energy out here, a lot of money energy. All right, it is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Once again, not being afraid to ask for help. You know, a lot of times the help is just there waiting for us, but we have to be willing to ask for it. Going back to our wild offering affirmation, make it God's. Pray about it, meditate on it, seek inspiration. Also, you know, be aware of the signs and synchronicities that may be presenting themselves to you that could maybe give you some inspiration or point you in the right direction. Sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, higher self, and of course, the Most High. We want to sever all vows of poverty today from this timeline, from other timelines. Whether we made those vows intentionally or unintentionally, consciously or unconsciously, subconsciously even. We ask that you sever all vows of poverty today, tomorrow, in the past, and in the future. All right, and then face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the divine. Have faith in your goals and in your dreams. Very much lining up with the angel number 2222. Stick to it. 504, one day at a time. And 7722, ask for help. Whether that's help from the spiritual realm, help from your intuition, your own self, or from people that are in your life. All right, now we'll pull from the Celestial Insights. Last time we got 4. We got enlightenment, honor, reflection, and awakening potential. Awakening potential, being aware of the potential that we have. Time and tree on the bottom of the deck as we're getting started, or I should say on the cut as we're getting started. Don't give up on yourself. You know, there's going to be trials and tribulations no matter what phase of your journey you're on. Take it one day at a time. Going back to our mantra, I can spend my day feeling daunted, or I can spend it climbing over the thing that's daunting me. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your abilities. Have faith in God. Find joy and inspiration in all the little things that come into your life. Embrace those opportunities. You know, if you're confused about your current situation, seek advice. You know, don't just sit there and wallow in your confusion. Seek advice from, you know, someone that you trust. Even if that's not somebody in your physical life, in reality, the main person to trust is the Most High. You know, ask for signs to put you on the right path, to help you overcome whatever fears you're fighting, whether those are financial fears or physical fears. Infinite possibilities. Yes, remember that the world offers infinite possibilities. Value indication on the bottom of the deck. Accept on the top of the deck. Don't be afraid to accept help. Big message out here today. Embrace and welcome, accept, and appreciate the help that comes your way. All right, infinite possibilities. You are at the threshold of infinite possibilities. The universe is opening new paths for you. Break free from old limits and explore the unknown. The potential ahead is greater than you think. So, very much lining up with our angel numbers. One day at a time. Don't get discouraged just because, you know, there's a hurdle or a roadblock. Don't let fear discourage you. Stick to it. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to accept help when that help is offered. All right, value indication. Your inner value is greater than you realize. Perhaps you've been questioning your worth lately. Focus on affirming your unique qualities daily, and you'll become more confident in your value. So value yourself enough to keep going. Even on those days where, you may not feel worthy, value yourself enough to know that you are worthy. You're worthy of help. You're worthy of being able to embrace the joy in life. All right, and then we have accept. Accepting things as they are can be a powerful step forward. You may be resisting changes lately. Let go of control, and you'll discover peace and new opportunities in the present moment. Humble yourself enough to realize that we do not have control over everything. Don't let lack of self-confidence cause you to stay stagnant. Believe in yourself. Believe in the possibilities. Take time to find inspiration. If you've been feeling a little down, if you've been feeling, a little out of sorts, really open your eyes and look at all the things that you have to be grateful for. All right. Now we'll pull from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Last time we got release, impasse, gratitude, and acceptance. Confirming the accept energy that's out here today with the celestial insights. Don't get discouraged if things don't necessarily go the way you think they should or the way that you hoped that they would. Embrace those challenges. All right. Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Find your center of power. What are you good at? Where are your strengths? Do you have areas of weakness that maybe you need to work on? You need to get stronger in certain areas. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not all strong in all areas, except the fact that, we have areas where we're weak and we have areas that we're strong. In the areas that you're weak, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to learn. Don't be afraid to embrace the opportunity to learn. Accept those opportunities. Impatience is what flipped over. A whole chunk of them fell out, but we're not going to take all those. Impatience. Workaholic on the bottom of the deck. Abundance on the top of the deck. So be patient. Sometimes the best thing you can do is rest. Going with the workaholic, and then abundance. So that's double throat chakra energy, and then third chakra energy, which is solar plexus energy. It hasn't been that long since we've seen the workaholic card or the impatience card. All right, impatience, electric blue moon. If I don't take care of it, it will never happen. Eaton, the legend. Eaton grows impatient waiting for dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go, but Eaton is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come, and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. The inspiration. Now is not the time to make a rushed decision. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you are hasty. Personal inquiry. Am I jumping the gun? If I am honest with myself, am I forcing something? Key ideas. Scarcity thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, success through patience. Key words, unfolding, revelation, and success. A lot of times when we rush the process, we end up missing out on something and we don't even realize it. Very much lining up with the angel number 7722, ask for help. You know, if you've made your needs known, if you've asked people for help, if you've asked Spirit for help, if you've asked the Most High for help, then just sit back and wait and be patient and embrace the time in between. All right, and then we have workaholic, Brad Blueberry. While I worked, my life happened. The legend. Brad Blueberry paints and paints and paints. He has no time for anything other than perfecting his art. An elder Blueberry reminds Brad that one day he will be old and shriveled too, so he'd better live life to the fullest. Brad takes the advice and discovers that having fun enriches and sharpens his art. He finds out that life is what makes work valuable. Inspiration. Are you waiting to complete your career before you live your life? Busy work may be helping you hide from real issues. Personal inquiry. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I'm avoiding doing? Key ideas. Feelings of inadequacy, transformation indicated, not being fulfilled by work, heeding warnings, refreshing your mind to improve your work. Keywords, talent, fun, and friends. That's very much lining up with like the summer energy, weekend energy, embrace the fun. You know, don't make it all about work. Find the balance between work and play. Or that old saying, you know, work hard and play harder. All right, and then we have abundance. Gold coins. I only seek to give you what you ask for. The legend. Inside a magical treasure chest, gold coins swap stories. The coin tells how a man foolishly dropped her down a drain, then cried instead of trying to get her out. Later, an enterprising little girl used string and chewing gum to fish her out. The coins remember how this girl saved them, along with many others, and eventually bought a house. As all coins desired to be well spent, they agree that she was indeed a wise person. Inspiration. Think about your relationship with money. Are you the wise girl or the full-hearted man? Money is naturally attracted toward appreciation and gratitude. Personal inquiry. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Key ideas. Abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money. Key words, friendship, wisdom, and windfall. Very much lining up with our Angels of Abundance cards that we got. It is safe for you to receive. Sever vows of poverty and find your face your financial fears. So how do you look at money? What's your relationship with money? Are you missing opportunities to make money? Are you using your lack of money to as an excuse to not have fun, as an excuse to work all the time, going back to the workaholic card? So just in general, what is your relationship with money? All right, now we'll pull from the Wandering Heart Oracle. Last time we got with condition, forgiveness, and bear fruit. Numbers 26, 33, and 40. I may actually cut this live a little short today. This doesn't seem to be a very good time of day. Plus, it's Friday. It's the first day of summer. Nobody's on here watching YouTube videos. Everybody's out getting ready for the weekend. We may cut this a little short. I'll see how it goes. All right, the Wandering Heart Oracle. So, embrace opportunities to make money, but don't make it all about money. Release financial fears. Sever vows of poverty. Pray about it. Ask your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, higher self, and of course the Most High to help you sever those vows of poverty. You know, sometimes we don't realize that we've made those vows in the first place. All right. Wandering Heart Oracle. I am very sleepy. I can see it on my face. I can feel it. Number 1, Source. Number 11, Alchemy. Number 29, Certainty. And number 35, Fallback. Certainty and Fallback, it hasn't been that long since we've seen those. Balance on the bottom of the deck. Heads up on the top of the deck. So keep your head up. Who is that sings that song? Is that Tupac? Keep your head up, ooh, child. Things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will be brighter. All right. Number 1, Source. You are the source of your own magic, intuition, and acceptance. As time progresses, you move forward into a familiar space of light. You've grown tired of the games and the chase. You've matured almost as if overnight. Your heart is grounded in enduring energy. You no longer give yourself credit for the actions you take. You suppose the human experience will run its course, however spirit sees fit. You confide in a higher power to direct the path you walk. With high hopes of peaceful days in the near future, taking everything day by day. You're in no sudden urgency to get anywhere specific. The quest alone is gratifying. Very much lining up with the angel number 504, one day at a time. Just take it one day at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself with the future. Don't be stuck in the past. Embrace where you are. Accept where you are. And going back to the celestial insights, the infinite possibilities, embrace the possibilities that are coming. All right, number 11, Alchemy. Leave it to fate. Charisma and attraction. Brilliant returns make their way to those who dream big. The wise man knows he knows nothing at all. He also knows he needs his rest in order to maintain balance. With stability comes rewarding benefits. Friendships blossom, romance enhances, and optimal health evolves into the grandest priority. Life is falling into place the exact way you predicted it would. Your visions are coming to fruition. Your radiance manifests. So very much lining up with the workaholic card. Take time to rest, take time to make time to have fun. All right, then number 29, certainty. I'm going to read these and then I'm going to go ahead and stop for the day. There's no denying the truth when you know you know. Enlightenment and salvation. It's true. It's hard to believe in the things you cannot see. However, this doesn't mean you should rebel against what comes forth for you. The more you make the decisions over your own life, the better your relationship with your intuition will be. Soon your paranoia and indecision will fade away. You'll know. All right, and then we got fallback, number 35. Retreat, rest, reevaluate, and repeat. Senseless and devastation. Take a step back. Give yourself a moment to breathe and recuperate. Think about all the positives and negatives of your affairs. Are you able to exhale properly, or are you too invested and caught up in the connections that regularly leave you feeling bothered? You have to know when to pull your own card and to put yourself in a timeout. This may be one of those moments. So, that being said, I'm going to put myself in a timeout today. I'm going to rest and rejuvenate and enjoy the weekend. I hope everybody else does as well. Stay sweet, be safe, and I'll see you next time.